electric unicycle, which I started riding during the pandemic when I was looking for COVID-safe ways to get around the city that did not involve the subway.
I'm assuming you wear your helmet.
Yes.
Good to know. And Mark Primiano, a shelter veterinarian from Chicago, Illinois, tell us some of the things you get to do as a vet.
So I was very fortunate that during veterinary school, the exotics vet, Dr. Carpenter, liked picking on me, and so I got to take the elective where we'd go to Sunset Zoo out in Kansas, and I got to work on a hyena, 2 cheetahs, a couple bobcats, a Parma wallaby, a red-tailed hawk, some Puerto Rican crested toad.
That's incredible. And Emily Fiasco from St. Louis, Missouri, a middle school band director. I understand as a band director, you've also honed your bingo calling skills. How did those two come together?
Yeah, so our band parents run every week, every Thursday, run a bingo. And so we get people come in and whatever they spend, we keep as proceeds. And so it's really nice because I get to kind of meet with the parents of my students and yeah, B5. I practice that.
All right, back to the game. Mark, you'll be selecting.
Let's go ahead with that's cold for 400.
About temperature, this adjective can mean cold. When used regarding lettuce, it means fresh and firm. Emily.
What is crisp?
Yes.
Cold for 600.
This word is paired with an opposite in the name of a relieving cream to treat minor aches and pains of the muscles and joints. Mark.
What is icy?
Yes.
That's cold 800.
If your office is really as cold as this space for dry aging, it's well under 40 degrees. As cold as a meat locker. Mark.
That's cold 1,000.
The food seen here is prepared crudo, Spanish and Italian for this word. That means raw. Mark.
Earth 400.
The Earth's longest river is the Nile, but this one carries the most water by volume. Mark.
What is the Amazon?
Yes.
Earth 600.
This liquid beneath the Earth's surface is different in Hawaii. It has more molten rock and fewer gases and fragments. Anjali. What is lava? No. Mark.
What is magma?
That's it.
Earth 800.
Larger trees are starting to encroach north on this ecosystem defined by its lack of them. The tundra. Mark, selecting it.
Earth 1,000.
Hurricanes don't hit our middle as this effect of the rotating Earth on wind flow increases the further you get from the equator. Anjali. What is the Coriolis? That's right.
Founding Fathers for 800.
This Virginian first became prominent for his oratory in a 1763 case about whether it was okay to pay clergy with cash rather than tobacco. Mark.
Who's Jefferson?
No. Emily.
Who is Patrick Henry?
That's right.
Founding Fathers for 1,000.
The penman of the Revolution, John Dickinson, drafted the first version of this predecessor to the Constitution. Emily.
What is the Articles of Confederation?
Correct.
200.
About 0.26 inches, a unit called this insect space is based on the length of the gaps in a hive. Anjali.
What's a B?
Yes.
400.
The GGE, this substance gallon equivalent, compares the energy content of alternative fuels. That's gasoline. Anjali.
600.
A braza, about 5.5 feet, is an old Spanish measure based on the reach of outspread these. Emily.
What are arms?
Yes.
800.
A city map, also called a plat, shows the division into single-owner areas called this P word, a synonym of packages. Anjali.
What are parcels?
Yes, and here's the last clue. You can spell acre with letters in this metric measurement that equals 2.471 acres. Emily.
What is hectare?
That's correct. You are in the lead with 5,400. Mark, you've got 4,000. Anjali, 2,200. It's time for Double Jeopardy. We'll be back right after this.